Flower of Evil returns for another decent episode, one that sees Hee-sung flying close to the sun and in danger of spilling his dark secret to Jiwon. A brief flash to the past sees Hee-sung practicing his smiling in the mirror and meeting Jiwon for the first time. It's a simple scene but one that shows just how long this deception has been going on for. From here, we then cut back in time as Jiwon finds fragments of broken teacup in the workshop and questions her husband about it. Hee-sung is definitely flying close to the sun though, and she almost catches him out for the lies. I thought you were a loser at school, she quizzes as he mentions his encounter was with a friend from school. Eventually, though, she shrugs this off and leaves things none the wiser to what's happening. The next day, police are called to the scene of another crime. This one sees a bloodied woman lying face down on the floor with her thumbnail missing. As Hojun comments, this seems similar to the Yeonju City serial murder case they had years ago. All the victims in that case had their thumbnails missing too. As they talk, Jiwon contemplates whether there is a copycat to that murder prowling around all these years later. Before that, Jiwon heads to the coroner's where she hears the autopsy report for this victim. It's a grisly affair too, including a broken ankle and multiple stab wounds. It's here we also learn that Do Min Sok was the name of original killer all those years ago. As the plot thickens, it turns out the woman donated $3,700 before she died. She was old and owned the building. Her only family comes from her son. Jiwon continues to dive deep into the case, but something does not add up. If it really was a copycat killer, they would know to use the dog leash just like in the past. Instead, this seems like pretty sloppy work. The multiple stab wounds also back up the theory that this seems to be the work of an amateur. Meanwhile, back at the warehouse, Heesung heads downstairs and takes the gag of Moojin. Why are you doing this? He asks as we cut back in time and see exactly what's led him down this dark path. It turns out Moojin used to bully him in school and tied the boy to a tree. With stones in hand, they threw countless rocks at Heesung's face. However, Heesung doesn't want to kill the man. Instead, he takes Moojin's phone and asks for the passcode. There he makes Moojin phone work and tell them he'll be there the following day. As he hangs up, Moojin learns the truth about Heesung being detective's husband. He openly admits to murder and eventually regags the man and leaves him there. Heesung is called away to school with Jiwon where they learn Yuna has been hit in the nose after taking a toy from another child. While Jiwon holds firm, Heesung makes her apologize. Jiwon is not happy though, but Heesung keeps up his facade and hides behind the fact it's his first time being a father. It seems to work too and she begrudgingly forgives him. On the back of this, Yuna and Heesung head out for lunch together where the little girl's father admits that the doll has gone missing. Of course, that's not 100% true that Heesung was the one who took the doll and hid it. Back at the station, the officers come to blows over who the real killer actually is. As they check the will, a thumbprint in lipstick may just be a clue they need. Given how hard lipstick is to remove from the thumb, whoever it was that killer her cut the thumbprint off to try and hide it. This turns their gaze towards a social worker Park Seo-young. Jiwon heads off to see her but she refuses to give a fingerprint for analysis. Jae-sup uses cryptic sentences from Seo-young to find evidence stashed on the roof. It's enough to incriminate her and Jiwon eventually arrests the woman. As she does, we cut back in time and see this grisly murder play out. Not long after, she slaps the handcuffs on Park and she is taken away. Hee-sung returns to the basement and confronts a very thirsty Moojin over entries in his diary regarding Nam Sun-gil. It turns out he was meeting this man as he had a tip-off about Hyun-soo in the past. As we soon learn, Hyun-soo is also Min-seok's son. This explains why he has been hiding his real name. Sometime later, with rain hammering to the ground, a cloaked figure holding a rope arrives at a Chinese diner where Soon-gil happens to be. Whoever he is on the phone to is left a voicemail confirming that Hyun-soo means Hee-sung is there. After stabbing the man in the chest, Hee-sung heads into the back and wedges a bloody knife into the wall. Eventually, Hee-sung returns home where Jiwon sees him enter wearing that large black coat, which is where the episode ends.